What's up guys, it's Miniman here for Combat Evolved and bringing you another episode of the Breakdown, our tips series, and this time I'm going to be focusing on a snipers game on Plaza. Now the reason I'm doing this, I know snipers is only on at the minute for a week, if I just pause this right here. So obviously snipers is only on this week, I'm sure it will come back at some point, but I honestly think that you can still take away a lot from this video just about your general thought process about where people are going to be spawning, and I also think that a lot of what you do in snipers also follows through into SWAT as well. If you play a lot of SWAT, again, especially regarding the spawns, obviously not so much regarding your sort of general combat, if you like. So I'm just going to go over a few things. I'm going to skip through some bits of this game and show you what my thought process is throughout the game as I get 20 or so kills, I think, during this game. So right off the start here, the first thing I do is just see instantly if I can get in a position straight away to try and kill the enemy team. So I jump onto this truck and I look driveway, can't see anyone, so I go straight up to the sniper platform here, look round, already pre-aiming in, and there we go, we find someone. So just showing you off the start from a different angle here. Again, if I just stop, you can see where they all spawn right here, and obviously you don't have to really know anything about the spawns or anything the map to roughly know that, you know, you spawn one side, the other team spawn the other. You know, no specialist Halo knowledge is needed for that. And if you take a look at where these guys go, so two guys go into Plaza, one guy jumps up by himself into light rifle, and then two other guys go round to the sniper there where I'm looking. And so you can see a little bit my thought process off the start there. Obviously no one went to the driveway where I was initially looking, but I managed to get someone off the sniper. So back on board with me here, and I'm just looking across. I see a couple of teammates have died, and I sit in this little spot here, and this is something I do want to highlight. So if I just pop out of first person mode here and have a look around, the reason I'm sitting here is basically because in SWAT and snipers, if you're going to stand still somewhere and you're going to look in a particular spot where you think someone is going to be, you have to protect your angles a little bit. As you can see, again, I'm just going to pause it right here. From this angle here, obviously you can't see that I'm there. Maybe you can see like the end of my sniper, like at maximum. But the point is, I'm looking one way, but I can't be seen from any other angles, and that's how I've deliberately positioned myself. You know, at higher levels, people do this without thinking. At lower levels, someone would probably just stand a few feet further forward there and just look, you know, not really be worried about who else can see them. But the point is, you want to be, if you're going to stand still and you're going to be looking somewhere thinking that someone's going to spawn there, then you need to think about where else you can be shot from. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just standing in that little spot. I can't be shot from anywhere else, but I can look where I want to. And obviously that means the only way I can really die is if someone else shoots me, which, you know, you can't really do anything about. Your combat skills are what they are. You can practice, but you know, there you go. At least I can't be killed, you know, really stupidly from any other angles. I can only be killed from what's directly in front of me. So this is why I'm looking at the sniper spawn here, because there is a few spawns down there, and you can see, again, if I just pause, one guy has spawned right down there at the bottom of the lift, another guy has spawned over to the right there in hotel. And so I'm hoping that they're going to come off up the lift. Now, unfortunately, they don't. But there you go. You can get all sorts of spawning areas down here. Two of my teammates are in cafe over there, and they actually get split spawn. So the other couple of them have spawned in Plaza over there, and I do have a teammate near me as well. So back on board with me, and just see what I do. So I see my teammates getting into a bit of trouble. I think I actually shoot him there, accidentally. But there you go, I clean up the kill and come back up to my spot and just have a look around, see if I can see anyone. There we go, find a guy in Plaza. I'm still kind of looking at this sniper because I'm kind of surprised that no one is, you know, I can see where my teammates are, and I'm thinking, well, surely someone's going to come up that lift in a minute, you know, someone's going to spawn there. But I see a teammate go over there, so I stop looking and I pick up that kill there. Someone actually comes behind me, and I shoot the barrel and get the kill on him. Obviously, you do have to be careful when you're sitting here, depending on your position. You can kind of be shot from behind you, depending on sort of, you know, the exact spot where you are. There are better examples of little spots like that. And unfortunately, I lose that little no-scope battle there and ended up getting taken out. So if we go a little further on in the game, this is something I want to point out. I spawn bottom sniper and I go up the lift, and I'm just going to pause it here. So this is basically what I was saying earlier, that I've done just there what I wanted the other team to do, really. I've spawned bottom sniper and I've gone straight up the lift. But what I did, as you probably noticed just in that little clip there, is that as I went up the lift, I clambered up the ledge. I didn't just fly up the lift and fly miles into the air. I clambered it. And again, at high level games, you know, everyone will do this without thinking. But in lower level games, you know, people will just tend to sort of go up the lifts and they'll just fly. And the thing is, obviously, you're going to go up those lifts and you're going to be floating in the air for like 2 seconds. You're an easy snipe. Whereas if I just start playing this again here, you can see when you clamber up, you're a lot harder to see. And I've just done another example here of what I was saying earlier. I'm looking towards where I was actually standing earlier. My teammates are shooting across into Cafe, and I'm standing there really sort of watching their backs. And again, I can't be shot from Cafe, as you can see here. So I'm just positioning myself in a really similar way. So back on board with me again, I'm sort of looking towards the light rifle over there. I drop down thinking maybe someone will come behind me, but I see teammates down there, so I'm all good. I come back up, manage to get this kill. Again, I look that way, see there's teammates. Think, okay, there's some guys over here, and obviously I managed to just pick up that triple there. I'm looking for the last guy, see a dead teammate, there he is. There's my overkill. So I was really happy with that play, managing to look around, and again, I'm back into the default mode. But someone comes around and makes a great play on me and actually kills me straight away. And I'm just going to show you what just happened there. So here I am, here's me, just going to pause it again. You can see me now about to walk to my spot. I've got two teammates over there. And there's a sort of a rogue guy in Plaza, if you like. So I'm just going to play just a little second forward here so you can see my other teammate. So there you go, there's my other teammate there over in Cafe. Now the whole point here is I got the overkill, so I know pretty much the whole team are on respawn, apart from that one guy over there in Plaza. So what do I actually know right now? Well, I know that they're not going to be spawning sort of in this sort of tram area down there, because I've got two teammates. And I know they're probably not going to be in Cafe because I've got a teammate who's over there in Cafe. So the only open area on the map really where they're likely to spawn, albeit, you know, they could spawn in Plaza, but with the information I have at that point in the game, I can see my teammates' tags. I'm not going to know that guy is in Plaza. They could spawn on him, but it's fairly unlikely based on my teammates' positions. So I look over here to the sniper, and sure enough, there's one guy already spawned there. So if I play this again, so you can see what happens here. So just an overall view there showing you why I would be looking. So there you go, there's all my teammates. Turn around here, and this is where they're all going to be spawning. So one guy's already on his way up, and if we play the footage, you can see what this guy does. I'm just going to pause it to explain. If you remember right at the start of the game, I went round the corner and I was already pre-aiming. And that was because pretty much I knew someone was going to be there. I didn't know exactly where, but I knew someone was going to be there. So I went round the corner pre-aiming, so I didn't have to spend the extra half a second, you know, doing that, and I could get the shot off straight away. And that's what this guy's done here to me, except that he knows I've been in that little spot a couple of times. So as he walks around this corner, you know, his aim is already on where I am. You know, he doesn't 100% know that I'm right there, but he thinks there's a fairly good chance I'll be there, and he gets a shot off on me quicker, you know, than I can even see him. So there he goes, he comes on there, takes that shot and kills me, and you can just see they all start to spawn here. 3's already spawned there, 4's already spawned there, they're all coming up the lift. 5, you know, so basically the whole team has just spawned there, as I just explained. So this is a little bit further on during the game, and a similar thing has just happened in that I've been caught out in that position. Actually, my main mistake this game was I went to that little spot one time too many, really. But the same thing has happened here. This time I've spawned down in the driveway. And so again, what am I thinking straight away I've spawned? Well, I'm thinking just before this death screen, I know you guys haven't seen it because I've fast forwarded in the game. Just before this death screen, I got killed from the sniper area, and I saw 2 guys there. So instantly again, I know they're all spawning there. So as soon as I spawn here, what do I think? Well, I think, okay, let's play this footage. I need to look over there. There we go. There's a guy, get 1 kill. There's another guy, get 2 kills. Okay, now the map's going to be a lot clearer for me to move over. I've just killed 2 of them already. Here we go, here's the 3rd guy, get a shot on him, and my teammate takes him out. And there you go, that's 3 down. There's another guy, that's 4 down. And I managed to pick up the last kill here as well. So straight away, you know, yeah, I put some nice shots in as well, and there's a guy just messing around on the lift. I did put some nice shots in, but really, all that's happened there is just a little bit of thinking about where people are going to be, a little bit of spawn knowledge, and we've just gone over there and we've taken out their entire team. And they've gone from having map control, again, I'll just pause it here, they've gone from having map control to being absolutely annihilated. And again, we're now about to finish off the game here. You can see it's on 49 kills as I've paused. But I hope that gives you a really good understanding of what I kind of think in these games. And the thing is, to start with, if you're getting used to this kind of play, you will have to overthink about it a little bit. For me now, when I'm actually in these games, the stuff I'm saying here comes naturally. It's only when I watch it afterwards that I think, okay, well, that was what I was doing there. But in simple terms, the 2 things I want you to take from this video is one of the positioning of yourself when you're staring at a certain spot, as I showed at 2 points, making sure that all your other angles are covered, and the only way you can be seen is from the way you're actually looking. That's one main point from snipers and SWAT as well, really. The second point is just thinking about them spawns. Like, I hope it doesn't seem too complicated, because it really isn't. You know, most of the times when I've been on this video, I've been saying, look, my teammates are there, there, and there. So I know roughly that the enemy is probably going to be about there. And really, that's how I'm picking up most of my kills. You know, nothing fancy, nothing special. It pretty much is that simple. So I'm just going to close out the game here. You can see it's we're on 49 kills, but a few of my teammates actually get taken out. So I try, you know, just play it a little more passively instead. I'm thinking, well, we only need one kill. Someone will make a mistake, and I'll just be able to pick up the kill. So I just kind of wait around, and this guy comes up and gives me the kill. So there you go, guys. That's the breakdown episode 6. I really hope that you've learned something from this. And if you want to, you know, please check out the previous 5 episodes of this. I've done a whole range of different things. I've done assault games. I've even done Warzone Firefight. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.